The computer chip industry is projected to surpass $1 trillion worldwide by the end of the decade. But some warn the United States could be left behind because it contributes less than 10% to the global chip supply. As CBN's Brody reports, that's why some experts fear America could face risks to national security as well as the economy.
If the United States is going to keep its military edge against its rivals, it's got to develop the technology that makes that possible. And that might not seem like it's relevant to your bank account today or tomorrow, but the reality is our prosperity depends on our military edge.
Chris Miller, author of The Chip War, says that edge depends on semiconductor chips, specifically the smartest and fastest needed for artificial intelligence.
And chips that are produced by just a couple of companies, mostly designed in the United States, but still mostly manufactured in Taiwan. And that's why it's more important than ever that we make sure that Taiwan remains independent from China, because it's Taiwan that's producing all of the world's AI chips.
Taiwan produces more than 90% of the world's most sophisticated chips. Its top company, TSMC, had planned to build a $40 billion production facility in Arizona, but postponed the project due to a shortage of qualified workers.
So if you look, for example, at efforts to ramp up missile production, one of the challenges has been that we don't have enough supply of the components and also the skilled workers who understand how to make the electronics work.
To bolster the U.S. position, the Biden administration announced a $5 billion investment in research and development, on top of the 2022 CHIPS Act, which provided $52 billion to motivate companies to build new plants at home.
Unlike most parts of the economy where competition mostly happens between different companies, in this industry, competition is happening between companies, but it's also happening between countries.
Last year, the U.S. sanctioned China to slow its ability to get AI chips. In return, China banned the U.S. and other countries from using its rare earth extraction and separation technologies.
China has a 90 or 95% market share in their processing. It's not actually that the mining or the minerals themselves only come from China, but the processing factories are largely based in China.
The stakes, the stress, the level of tension, that's all going to go up.
The private sector is now stepping up. At the World Economic Forum, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman urged investors to support a groundbreaking $7 trillion tech initiative aimed at boosting global chip production and advancing artificial intelligence. Dr. Zachary Collier says the chip industry is grappling with how to make production more environmentally friendly.
It's a resource-intensive thing to make a chip. It takes lots of different chemicals, it takes lots of water, it takes lots of energy.
Industry data shows 50 new semiconductor plants are being built in 2024. 21 of those will be constructed here in the U.S., with Arizona and Texas being hotspots for production. Now, these will take years to complete, with end dates ranging from this year to 2042. Brody, CBN News.